Hi, sis, and thanks for tuning in today. Today, we're going to be talking about spiritual warfare and the Deuteronomy factor. Hi, I'm Tesha Colston, life coach for women, Christian author, preacher, speaker, and I'm passionate about helping women create a life that she loves to live. So let's talk about spiritual warfare, the Deuteronomy factor. There are three principles of spiritual warfare that are explained in Deuteronomy chapter 2. So to achieve victory, you and I have to follow the principles to the letter. Following them makes sure that we have victory, but while disregarding them can mean defeat for us as we go after what we need to, or the things that we need to fulfill our needs. These principles are absolutely essential for us to follow. Whatever you need, these three principles must be understood, and we need to act on them in order to get the desired result. Now, you might need healing, you need help for a loved one, maybe you need your finances to improve. Whatever your need happens to be, adherence to these three principles will determine your level of victory or the lack of them. So let's apply these three warfare principles. So let's say you need healing. You cannot peacefully coexist with the devil or sickness. You cannot peacefully coexist with the devil or sickness. Moses tried this with how do you say it again? Sihon. The Sihon. King Sihon. But King Sihon would have nothing of it. This resulted in a fight to the death. You see, Moses tried to peacefully pass by Sihon on the way to the promised land. But King Sihon wouldn't let him pass peacefully. Deuteronomy chapter 2 verses 30 says, but Sihon, the king of Heshbon, would not let us pass by him. Since Sihon would not let him pass peacefully, war to the finish had to be declared and won. Moses could not peacefully exist with King Sihon. Number 2, when you rout the devil on one foot, he will come after you from another. They barely had King Sihon sprawled out at their feet in total defeat when King Og came at them with a vengeance. And this is in Deuteronomy chapter 3, verse 1 through 7. Nevertheless, be not alarmed at this, because we have victory guaranteeing us in advance. The victory is guaranteed because the battle is the Lord. Deuteronomy chapter 3, verse 21 through 22 reads, and I commanded Joshua at that time, saying, thine eyes have seen all that the Lord your God hath done unto these two kings. So shall the Lord do unto all the kingdoms whither thou passest. Ye shall not fear them, for the Lord your God, he shall fight for you. In other words, no matter how many kings come against you, they had to face 7 kings here. The victory was guaranteed by God himself. He said he would do to the remaining 5 what he had already done to the first 2. Number 3, we must be armed to the teeth at all times. Deuteronomy 3 verse 18 says, and I command you at that time, saying, the Lord your God hath given you this land to possess it. You shall possess over armed before your brethren, the children of Israel, all that are meet for war. Armed in this context lasts until they have completed the taking of the land that God promised them. They were to be armed to the teeth until they came to complete peace and complete rest in that land. And you too must be armed to the teeth until you have complete victory and are in possession of your promised blessings. These 3 principles must be used in our fight for healing of our loved ones. Our objectives are different and our weapons are different. So we don't use spears and battle axes in our spiritual warfare to take back our blessings of health, family well-being, of prosperity. No, our weapons are different, but the principles are the same. We still, however, use the same three principles that we just talked about. We cannot coexist with Satan, okay? What he has tried to put on us or has put on us, we cannot coexist with him. We are not discouraged when one victory is won and another battle starts. Our victory is guaranteed in advance, and we must be armed to the teeth at all times. All this will last until we are in complete possession of our blessings and at complete peace and with rest, and rest with them. So go for it, work the three principles. The victory is yours. This is Tesha D. Colston. I want to invite you to come back with me tomorrow. And if you were blessed by what you heard today, I want you to share that out. Press the like button and subscribe to this channel. Take care and God bless.